Hey guys, welcome back to the War Report. Hopefully you enjoyed the clip that you guys just saw, but we are actually, we have our teams set and ready to go at the very least. Once again, we have KAIN, who is representing the NC Empire, and then we have the Phantom Company, who is going to be representing the Vanu Sovereignty, and then, of course, we have WG representing TR, and the battle is going to be going down at Crux headquarters. So
this is going to be a massive battle, guys. I mean, like
it's
I said,
insane.
EU prime time right now, platoon on platoon on platoon, 48 on 48 on 48. So this is definitely not one to be missed.
Yes, without a doubt. And I am right now actually overlooking where the battle is going to be taking place. Here's Crux headquarters. And waiting on the groups to come in here. But, of course, you know, we have to wait and see how the battle is going to be taking place. Bear in mind, folks, this is going to be a 3-territory HQ, and we're already seeing that squad waypoint has been added. I'm going to be following the VS guys as I usually do, but you can already see that some Scythes are going to be making their way in right away. Man, this is some crazy stuff here. And Liberators floating on by, and it seems as if there's going to be one lone dude who's actually causing some problems here for the VS. But needless to say, though, what can you tell me about this this particular area, Crux headquarters, Jax?
So this is a 3-cap base, and I know normally on the show we do 1-cap bases, but with 48 players, a 3-cap base seemed appropriate. It is a tower, so as most towers in this base, in this game, A is going to be internal, B is going to be over here. You're going to have a small side building with B, and obviously an outer building with C. So the goal is obviously to take B and C first, then you group your troops up in Storm A. That is not a very easy thing to do in a 3-way battle. But this being C right here, the C building, very defensible. You have an ammo tower next to it, you have some trees. So it looks like they're already flipping A. This is a Vanu base, so they're going to be spawning from inside. Pretty easy to retake A. Now, Terran were already taking it when we got here. So let's check in on A and see what is going on.
Yeah, and of course, I'm always going to be getting that overhead view, seeing what's going on here. But we do see that there's going to be some TR guys moving in. Once again, we of course, we listened to the feedback from you guys. You all wanted each faction to have the color representing them, and we did so. So you'll see purple, blue, and red on the field, respectively, here. As we go ahead and zoom in and see what's going on over on the floor. Nothing much really going on. Like you said, though, A was being flipped, but it has been regained for the TR, as a matter of fact. As I actually see someone from a group called Vara here. But I wonder where everyone else is. I wonder where our TR
it looks
folks
like
are.
The NC are just coming in by air. Looking at my map here, we have okay, they do not seem to be going. Okay, they're stopping by Deep Core, picking some guys up, and coming over here to Crux.
Yeah, actually, and as you say that, if you go ahead and jump over to my screen real quick, you can see that my guys are also going to be making their way over. Lots of air support for them, as I see here on the screen. So lots of air support, have some tank units as well. Yeah, so they're going to be dropping in pretty heavy in this area. So the Future Crew guys have, not Future Crew, I apologize. The Phantom Company guys have not gotten into a position yet to be able to make anything happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is Euro prime time, so I mean, they're going to have a lot of guys here already. One of the guys in Platoon chat goes, "Hi, Dad, Mom, Uncle Sam." So big shout out to Uncle Sam right there. And yeah, these Future Crew guys, or sorry, not these Future Crew guys. These guys from KAIN are on their way, so they should be here. They're taking a minute to get here. And it looks like they're coming in now. They're securing some points around the base, probably to make sure they have connectivity. But this should be a pretty intense battle, given the hour over there in Europe.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to try and see if I could find my my boys here, which I actually have. So yay for me. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. Here we go.
She's trying to do a little player searching right now, trying to find these guys, see where they're at. And as soon as we find them, we will show you guys some fighting.
So,
all right, here we go.
Phantom Crew has some gals coming in, by the way, just an FYI. Fully loaded gal as well with 11 and 12. Hey, you see that they're whoa, I like that decal there that gal has. That is a pretty sick.
Is that that is a pretty sexy decal.
What is that? I have not seen that. That is so sick. Is that like neon Dude's got the spinning rims on that, the neon lights, you know, like
they're going
just on
straight
point.
for A, which is an aggressive tactic by KAIN here. Personally, I'd take these outer points, but they're going straight for A here. We get a lot of action here at A point. They're going right for the heart of this base. Now, the interesting thing about this base, it is a Vanu-owned base, but it's controlled by the TR. So TR are currently capping it. It's Vanu-owned, and it looks like TR are actually about to just flip it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's a TR base. So Vanu lost the base already. That was before the outfits got here. So it flipped from a Vanu base to a TR base. They're now going to have the advantage of defense. In a tower, Golden Void towers are very defensible because A is so close to a spawn point. They can get from spawn to A in about 9 seconds. So,
Really?
yeah, so they can get there very quickly. What they're going to probably do is organize, flood out. Wow, they have a bunch of guys going down here at A.
Yeah, I'm looking at Phantom Crew on my end. They have not made their way over just yet. They're close, but they're nowhere near where they need to be. So they're right now at Makala, and it seems like they're going to go ahead and regroup at Makala and then make their way out to oh, that's not going to work for you, buddy. So yeah, so we'll just go ahead and jump back over to you because I think that would probably be the wisest thing to do here.
Yeah, they're really hitting A hard. Now we got the Vanu coming into A. So now it's a Vanu TR fight over here. But A's, like I said, A's the most defensible point. Now they're doing a very interesting tactic here by putting this turret in the door. That's one thing I always do when I play. I play engineer mainly. I always put a turret in a door so it blocks people coming in. Max kind of have to maneuver around it. It gives you an extra second or two to get that shot off.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. You always want to make sure you have protection at the very least, and turrets definitely do allow that. So yeah, looking at the outside view here, there is a Liberator at least floating around, but really nothing that the Liberator is doing. This is a battle between the NC and the TR at this point in time. There really is nothing else going on. The Phantom Company guys have not even made a move just yet. I think that is actually going to be NC. There really is nothing going down here for Phantom Company, which is a little unfortunate. It seems like they were not hip to the turn there and making their way over. But needless to say, though, at least we have a battle on the outside raging on, as it seems as if KAIN and the rest of the TR guys are going to be holding down A, while the C area is going to be going to the NC guys. KAIN and their outfit, or their, I guess, respective Empire compatriots, perhaps.
WG just annihilated KAIN on these stairs. KAIN tried to make a strong push, as you guys just saw, but they got absolutely shut down. They have one max left, trying to shoot up. He does have NG support. It looks like it's their Charlie lead. Let's go in and see what kind of guys he has with him. Yeah, it's just a simple max team, max NG medic. They're gonna try and push up the stairs by themselves without the compatriots here. I don't know if that's the best move. This guy will probably get shut down.
Point something out here real quick about my boys in Phantom Company real fast, Jax. They're taking all the territories around Crux and then pushing in the Crux to get that control. So you can actually see that there is a group of armor and some air units as well. They took Makala, which was previously owned by the TR, and now they're looking to take Rockside Outlook as well, perhaps. And there is maybe a group that could be making their way over to Crux. I'm not entirely sure, but that seems to be their battle plan, which is interesting considering that they're going to have some pretty close, at least some close territories that will allow them to fight back in the instance that they lose Crux.
Yeah, this was a Vanu control base when we started this episode, but they lost the base, so now they have to reconnect. MLG rules on this show, guys, in a 3-faction fight, you're going to get disconnected sometimes. It's that faction's job to reconnect them to the base. So Phantom Company now has to reconnect. There's a lot of friction over here at A. You see NC Max is going down to a very, very strong TR defense. And they're not able to get an A, but KAIN has B and C, so they are in control at this point of this base. It looks like they're flooding A, but they're just not able to get guys in. Great turret play by the TR here. They have an anti-vehicle turret, which will instantly give a max right outside the point, and they have anti-infantry turrets today. So
yeah, they're set up, and that is the worst thing that could have happened there. They have maxes up top guarding any air that's going to be coming through. Those sites are going to be met with a lot of max control, and I know that they're not looking out for that one there. You can actually see, though, at the bottom here, as I'm zooming into the action, there is so much going down right at the bottom of A. Lots of confrontations here. You have a TR Max is getting into a gunfight between another NC Max here, as he's going to be getting some repairs from the engineer. They're going to have to drop back on this one and maybe push them forward. You can actually see TR is going to be running back inside, as this one Max is going to be getting all the support. You're going to see some light assaults pushing in here from the bottom for the NC, and it seems like they are going to be able to get bottom control of the NC, Jax, which is quite interesting. Very good play by them, as now they're going to be focusing their attention down at the staircase, taking out a bunch of the I guess, terminals here. And that is going to be going to the... wait, never mind, I apologize. This was all TR Carnage that was going on. The NC was being pushed back in here from the bottom. They ended up losing this.
Yeah,
they won all this. Man, what domination. I apologize for that missed call. That was a little dark, so I didn't get to see it clearly, but
TR is blowing up the terminals. Now, when you defend a base, you always want to blow up the terminals so your enemy cannot hack them and then spawn Sunders.
Yeah.
So they're blowing up the terminals to make sure they can't be hacked, they can't spawn Sunders internally, and you know, very, very standard and solid defensive move.
Yeah, and there you have it, folks. Just straight up domination from the TR, like you had said. I mean, really. And now, just as I say that, just an FYI, my boys in the Phantom Company are finally going to be rolling in. As you can see them on the map right now. They have units, they have air support. What do you have on your screen, Jax? What's going on your end?
Just taking a look at the overall battle here, it looks like there's a lot of battle over here at C. KAIN is doing a great job of taking B and C, holding that down. As I said, A is going to be a very difficult point to take, simply because it's so close to their spawn room. So if I'm KAIN, I group up at least 2 squads, and then I move into A there. Well, it looks like their Delta squad's already doing that.
We have Mag Riders coming in from the bridge, by the way, Jack. So a bunch of Mag Riders for Phantom Company, as they're trying to at least take A, which could be their approach, or B, actually. B seems to be the closest to them right now. And I see on your screen that the KAIN guys are going to be pretty much preparing for this onslaught.
Yeah, their Sunny's getting hit pretty hard, though. It is exposed to the tower. They need to move that Sunny because the bandit goes down.
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, that's a risky place to move to put a Sunny.
Well, at the very least, though, they could respawn another Sunday, right? Do they have control at least one? No, actually, they don't. I'm sorry, TR has that.
They have to pull around the territory. TR resecuring C, so now only B is held by KAIN. They have to kind of group up here, figure out what they're going to do. Yeah. How are the Phantom Company looking on your screen?
I mean, right now, from what I see, we have Mag Riders actually pushing in from the bridge here. They're putting a lot of pressure on the outside, and it seems like the attention's going to be on B. So that is where they're going to focus on. But needless to say, though, there's just so much going on the outside. They have some activity going down. It seems like C might be where the infantry is going, but the Mag Riders are focusing their attention on B. And it seems like a little bit of a split push here for Phantom Company.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are trying to take C against these Maxes right here, but TR has got a very solid C defense here. They have Maxes out. There's one lone guy, and he goes down. So C is not going to be taken anytime soon by KAIN. They did a great job pushing it initially, and now Phantom Company showing up, so they have to deal with them as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get any angles going down here, but here we have a battle going down. A couple of Mag Riders outside, as well as some units that are going to be pushing in. Phantom Company making their approach on A. Let's go ahead and get into the action here and see what's going on as we see Primus. He's going to be the one moving in right now. And look at this here. As I make my way in, they're going to lose a bunch of people. That is certainly going to hurt them. You can see that the pressure coming from up top, but oh man, Phantom Company losing most of their infantry moving in, but we have one lone gunman who's going to be making his way inside, finding one person, and he is not going to do anything. He's going to get taken out. Not what you want to do, running in one at a time. Not the smartest strategy by any means, Jax.
Yeah, these guys on C, they're trying to drop in, these KAIN guys, but it's not. They're just getting slaughtered. Now, TR has a very solid defense here of C. They're just pretty much taking everybody out.
Yep, and this Mag Rider is getting absolutely pounded from the top of A. They are trying to push some units into C once again. That seems to be the point that they want to focus on. But, you know, now here's the thing, Jax, that I guess I'm a little confused about. They're sending in one unit at a time. Obviously, that's not, like, the smartest thing to do. One guy is not going to take out, like, 50 people in a room, especially as crowded as this one. They have maxes. They're loaded, as you see up top there. What's the strategy? Do you max it up yourself? Do you push in there with maxes of your own? I mean,
yeah,
can a Vanu max match up with a TR max?
You have to do a max crash. Now, Vanu's moving in here with a pretty solid force against what seems like one TR squad. They're able to take the maxes down, but great medic support gets those maxes back up. So, but Vanu now flipping the point. I don't know if they'll be able to do this. It looks like it's sort of a, okay, they got 2 or 3 guys still coming in against 2 or 3 TR guys. Now it's about a 4-on-4. They flip the point, and Vanu able to flip the point. So now we have A controlled by Terran and WG, B controlled by KAIN, and C, of course, controlled by the Phantom Company.
Yep, and Now it is a game here, Jax. All three members have different territories here, but that A1, that is such an important one because you can actually see in the outside view here, right, that there are a bunch of mag riders that are going to be outside of the C area, and they're getting pounded by rockets from up top A from TR. They're getting destroyed. So if we switch to my screen real fast, you can see that you can, there you go, the rockets raining down on them. They do have some tanks moving in on the side, but nothing will do. As they get taken out, the mag rider's going to have to drop back. That is certainly going to hurt them. Their air support as well. I mean, and also C is being flipped too, Jax. What's going on in C?
Well, C got flipped by Terran, and now NC's coming in. It's a three-way fight over here at C. It's pretty crazy. Oh, man, and all the NC go down. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard here, Golden Boy.
Yeah, go ahead and jump into that one.
So it looks like we have a lot of guys from WG leading here on Terran, as to be expected, because they're defending. Then we have Waka over there from the Phantom Company. Some more WG guys, and KAIN finally rounding out the bottom here. So WG putting up the kills, doing what it takes to be winning this fight.
Yep, and I'm looking, and I see on the squad chat, by the way, for this group that I'm in, they need Sundays, and they need them bad. If we take a look at the map here, you can see that there is going to be a lot of units, though, pushing in. So at the very least, they're going to have a lot of people putting pressure in from the west, it seems like. So let's actually go ahead and turn to that, and look at this here. You can see all of it lighting up now as this one unit here, this one Liberator is trying to move in, and he's going to get pounded real quick. That is not good.
Yeah, Vandu's pulling Arbor over here. I'm going to follow this Mag Rider and see what kind of adventures me and him can go on.
Adventure time. Always fun.
We have a lone Mag Rider kind of being cautious. He runs into some NC infantry, able to dispose of them pretty quickly.
Ooh, look, there's a Sunday. There's a Sunday here for Phantom Company. This is going to be pretty big if they get good positioning on it. They want to get some cover here by this hill. They have enough armor to protect them. So let's jump on my screen real fast and see what's going on here, because you can see right here that there is a there was one unit. Oh, that Sunday ended up getting taken out. Man, that sucks for them. They really, really need a Sunday. I don't see anything around that can help them out to get that spawn that they need. They have players trying to push in, but they're all getting picked off. There's one Sunday there for the Vandu that is just getting hammered by a heavy on the outside. You can actually see that. Look at here. There's going to be a confrontation. Those three infantrymen are going to be able to take him out. That is a stop. Mag Rider now is going to be making his way inside as they're going to try and get these heavies out. They really need this Sunday. Oh, never mind.
I think we're actually gonna move the base here to a 1-point base. So Raxicom Network Hub is next to it, and it seems to be pretty much unguarded. So it'll be a little better to watch a 1-point base rather than these 3 points here in prime time over here in Europe. So I'm gonna go ahead and send the tells out to the guys now.
All right, I will let my squad know.
WG and TR doing a solid defense of that first base. I would definitely give it to them.
I think Phantom Company getting there a little bit later was not the most ideal situation for them. They couldn't get a solid foothold in the fight, and now we're pretty much at a 3-base split right now. So that is certainly not going to be looking good here for anyone. No one really winning this particular battle.
Go ahead and tell the Phantom Company guys, a Raxicom Network Hub.
A Raxicom Network. All right, there we go.
Sending them over there. Yeah, I mean, a 3-way base in prime time, it's going to be tough. I thought one of the outfits would be able to pull in a huge, sort of, not a Zerg, but move their entire platoon in. But these are 3 very skilled outfits, guys. Now, Raxicom Network Hub is going to be a 1-cap base. The cap is going to be inside this building. So taking control of that initial building, setting up all around it with your entire platoon is really the key here.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let my guys know.
Now, right now it is a TR base, so TR once again going to have the defense. Taking a look at the map here, guys, we have to find a base all 3 factions are connected to. We were choosing Crux before. Raxicom is obviously the next logical choice, so let's see how they do with a 1-point cap.
All right, I'm still like.
Yeah, the NC already here.
No, they're already there.
The NC already here. Your Vanu guys are going to be on their way. NC coming in, only looks like 1 sole guy here, so I don't know where the rest of his squad is. He's Charlie lead, so what they can now do is squad deploying him, because their squad leader is there, so expect to see Charlie's squad from the NC coming in.
Yep, and I just let the guys know that Network Hub is going to be the next objective here. I have not seen them move their beacon yet, so they're still fighting for this territory, it seems like.
Yep, I'm making sure everybody here knows that a Raxicom Network Hub is the next base. trying to get the TR here. The NC are starting to get here now. Absolutely getting blown up, but they are here. They're getting dominated by some TR. Taking a quick look at the board, it does look like WG is here. So they are going to be defending a 1-cap base. Taking a look at this cap point here. These stairs are obviously crucial. You're going to want to set some maxes up in here. If WG can get to the A point very quickly and set up their maxes, they're going to be able to defend these stairs right here with 2 or 3 maxes and the strong NG medic crew. So WG wants to redeploy, get here immediately, and set up the stairs for some action.
Yep, and yeah, as you had pointed out before, there is already just a lot of air going on there. So I'm gonna set my own personal waypoint and make my way over there and see what's up.
Yeah, taking a look at these air battles. I know, Golden Boy, you love the air battles.
Yes, I do.
Big fan of air.
I do. I just love the angles that you get. It just looks so cool. But yeah, pod drops are coming in now. We see that there's going to be some TR moving in. This is a TR control base, but you said that the NC was here. A, though, is going to be under the control of the TR. They're just going to have full control of this. Here comes some air support here. That's going to be a Liberator, if I'm correct, pushing in from the air. Could be wrong, though.
That's wow, that Reaver's just doing barrel rolls. He's showing off for the camera.
Oh, that's a Reaver. I'm sorry, that's a Reaver. Okay. That Reaver right there?
Yeah, he's doing some barrel rolls, showing off for the camera, getting a lot of ground pound down. And, okay, he's going to stay up. They're not going to have an answer
that
to
is
this
pretty
NCA
sick.
right now.
I won't even lie. That was...
It's a good pilot.
Dope. Despite my noobishness on that one. These Reavers are just tearing it apart. Oh, man.
That NC Sunder is discovered, though, so they're getting a lot of rockets on it. Are they going to be able to keep this Sunday up? They're going to have to dedicate like 4 engines to the Sunday, which on a platoon battle is kind of a waste of...
Yeah, but they have 48-48, though. I mean, at the very least, they can spare the resources, right, Jax?
I mean, with 4 guys, you want them on the ground, but yeah, having the Sunday... Oh, it looks like an enemy Sundays, and they come up behind them. I don't know if he sees them yet, though, around the corner.
Let's see here.
Oh, no, that is a friendly Sunday with an MLG logo right there. Obviously, pop those on your vehicles, guys. Show some love for MLG. And here we go. No one has assaulted the A point yet. Now, TR is doing a great job of holding this rooftop. They have very strong turret play so far from WG. Their NGs really know what they're doing. They're going to move up. They're going to take cover behind the ammo tower here. And they're going to try and assault this roof, but they need to move up in a more coordinated push. Because right now they're moving up 3 or 4 guys at a time. We talked about this before on the war report. We call it the duckling effect. You move up like ducklings one at a time.
The duckling effect?
The duckling effect.
You named it.
You know what? I think it's a thing now. It's all over Twitter. So.
It's the current rave. Hashtag it, duckling effect.
Duckling effect.
It's going to be a movie starring Ashton Kutcher. Yeah, but you know what, though? There is a NC Sunday, like you had said before, that is going to be pushing it from this hill. So now these Sundays are obviously going to be very, very important for them. Where do they position them, Jax? I mean, they're getting pounded right now by some heavy rockets. I mean, really, this is just something that they might have to back up from.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, their Sundays are being discovered. They're putting another Sunday over here. They're kind of taking cover. They have some armor here behind this building, but these TR rockets, it's a hill, right? So you have to assault a hill. It's not easy. The Sunday's on fire, and it goes down.
That hurts them.
They're having a lot of trouble with their Sundays. They're using their Lightnings here to shell in. I don't think they have any Vanguards. Let's take a look at the map again. They're pretty close to their warp gate. So if I'm in C, I get an armor column, and I push up. Looks like they have 1 lone Vanguard coming up the road here, but they're not pulling enough Vanguards.
He is the determined soul that will destroy with the 1 Vanguard.
Don't worry, guys. I'm bringing the Vanguard.
It's like, guys, I got 1 Vanguard. I'm going to kill them all. Don't worry about it, bro. We're good. We're good.
So now we have some VS Lightnings coming in. He's going to run into some NC Lightnings here. He should get destroyed in about a minute because he's once again a solo Lightning.
Yep, and they have a Sunday right behind these Lightnings as well.
NC Lightning pulling out right in front of a VS armor column. He is on fire, and he goes down. This VS armor column is moving up the hill. He's got some mag riders now. VS making a strong armor push, trying to protect that Sunder that is smoking. He's going to back off. He's going to want to repair because you don't want your Sunder to go down. Seems like it's the only Sunder in their armor column. They need this armor column to guard the Sunder. NC popping smoke on what is a VS armor column. So they're saying, hey guys, oh, and the Sunder goes down. They're going to say, hey guys, we have a huge VS armor column coming toward us. Let's deal with it.
Yeah, that was a lot of pressure that they were just not prepared for by any means. And yeah, like you said, this armor column definitely seeing a lot of action here on this hill. This is a really peculiar hill too, Jax, because of the fact that, you know, it's an uphill battle. I mean, unless you have some air support, which it seems like the VS have really not taken advantage of at this point in time. Phantom Company, they did have a lot of snipes earlier, but just does not seem to be the case right now. Lots of lightnings, though, that are going to be pushing up on this hill, and nothing really going on in the base itself, correct?
No, they're just both trying to get access. Now, what happened in the three-way fight here? Vanu and NC are fighting each other. TR can just kind of sit up on their hill. Vanu armor column starting to go down. And, you know, the TR have the base. They have the hill. They can just sit up there and defend. While Vanu and NC have to fight just to get up there. They have to fight each other first, so.
Yeah. Which seems to be the case here. I mean, you know, they know that they can pressure the Vandu from pushing up. You can see it there on the map. There's going to be 4 lightnings that are just kind of like running around. There's going to be a 5th one coming up behind them as well. And they are just all circling around this one, you know, like portion of the hill, this one turn, not really being all that effective as an armor column, which is what you would expect them to do here. I mean, seems like they get a little gutsy push up, but nothing really happens. And if you also take a look here at top of the roof by A, they're just all loaded here. They have a bunch of TR soldiers that are just lining up. Some VS guys move in occasionally. They're not really doing much. The Maxes are there for the stops. I mean, overall, at this point in time, it is just pure domination on A for the guys of the WG crew holding it down.
Yeah, they're able to hold it down. No one's able to get up this hill. So now we see an NC pod drop. Now they're going to pod drop. How many of them made it to the roof? One guy makes it to the roof. He's able to take out a Max.
That's big.
Oh, he took out a Max, but there's just too many guys on that rooftop. You need your entire platoon to pod drop in if possible. What you do here is you fly in your squad leaders, have them hover right over the base, and then boom, you have your entire platoon pod drop in. Pod dropping one squad just isn't going to do it. Vanu now trying the same strategy. A Vanu guy's going to come up on this roof.
Yeah,
a TR guy's pod dropping right next to it.
So there's just a bunch of people here. There's going to be two Vandu guys that are going to be inside, kind of jumping around back and forth, but they're going to get a lot of pressure on them. TR is going to be pod dropping up top as well. This last lone individual here is going to get into a gunfight, not able to win this one. As he gets picked off, he's going to probably move down to the bottom. Nothing really happening here. I am seeing, though, that the Vandu do have this one particular room here that I'm making my way in right now. They do have control. So this is interesting. They have at least one area that they're going to be controlling. And man, I mean, this is just insane. Like the way that the TR are holding this one down, everywhere that the, whether you're NC or Vandu turn, you're met with a TR guy, at least, 2 to 3 guns, and they just destroy you right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we're going to see a lot of NCs up on this hill. They're concentrating on the Vandu right now. They don't even have time to move in and take care of the TR yet. Looking at this base, we have the TR just sitting on this rooftop, sitting pretty and defending their point against what is this is a TR perspective, right? So if I'm TR looking out, I'm seeing this massive armor fight on this road. I'm feeling pretty safe here. I'm just going to sit on my rooftop. I'll get my fraction matches. I'll shoot down. I'll have some fun, but realistically, you're pretty safe. Other than that lone Reaver coming in, rocket potting them, then hiding behind the hill, there's not a lot these guys are going to do to you.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That is that's the thing. They have such great control that really there's just nothing that they could do. I mean, they load up heavies and maxes up top this roof, and they just destroy. I mean, they have some turrets as well, some rocket turrets that are also taking care of anyone who pushes in. Really, the only strategy that they have is air support. Both groups. The only strategy that they have is air support. They need to move in with some air, maybe a gal drop, get some guys just getting right into the fray there.
Or a squad drop. You got to get your guys on the point. If you can squad drop in with a bunch of heavies and some solid medics and like a couple of NGs just to take care of your ammo, you can hold this point with 48 guys. But you have to squad drop on the building, and then you can hold the building by just covering both stairs. But they're not doing that. They're not squad dropping in as a team. You just want to avoid that road altogether. Don't worry about your armor. Don't worry about maxes. Just fly over the point with your squad leader. Squad drop in, all in the building. With 48 guys in, you're going to overwhelm them, and you're going to be able to hold the point. But they're not doing that.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard.
Yeah, take a look at the leaderboard, Jack. See what's going on here.
WG just dominating this leaderboard, sitting pretty on that hill and just shooting down. You see one lone Phantom Company guy. I think he deserves a shout out. Samoa Bob.
Samoa Bob.
Big shout out to Samoa Bob for being the one guy on the leaderboard here, but WG just absolutely dominating this point.
So NC is pushing up on this hill, by the way, Jack. So they're pushing up on this hill of the building opposite of A. We can actually go ahead and switch to my perspective here, and you can see it from the back as NC constantly trying to apply this pressure. Of course, if you look up top, nothing but TR is going to be there. But wait a minute.
They're trying to squad drop, but they're going in one at a time. The duckling effect. Why do you send in one guy in a squad drop on a roof where there's like 20 guys? It's just not effective.
Yeah, look at that here, all loaded out. They are just holding this down. NC pushing up on the hill. They are certainly not having the best of times as well, but they have managed to get foots on the ground though at A. So you know what? They could make something happen. They have armor. They have some maxes as well. I mean, the whole thing is that they have to get crafty with it. You see this one soldier, he's going to be pushing in around the base here. And if you look at the inside, let's go ahead and see inside, right? You could push right if you are the NC. Push right. You get inside of the building, you get that control, you start fighting them from the staircase. Maybe that's something that you do. I mean, I don't know. There's just going to be one Vanu guy up here. And just as I say that, Vanu are actually doing that. But, oh no, I'm sorry, that's TR. TR are doing that. They have control of the bottom. I mean, really, this is unfortunate.
Yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick NC perspective. So this is what you're looking at if you're an NC player. You're standing on this hill, and you're looking up this hill, and, you know, it's pretty daunting.
Yeah, it is. It is because they are just covering every single feasible angle. You can see NC trying to continue their, you know, push up the hill. That's not really working out too well for them.
I think we should go ahead and switch the point once again. They're not getting up this hill. Another win of the TR. They've had the chance to defend on 2 bases. Let's give the VS a chance to defend. We're going to send them to my favorite base in the game to defend, the Bastion.
The Bastion. All right. So there we go. Bastion's going to be the spot for them to go after. So let's see what comes of this, Jax. I mean, what can you tell me about the Bastion? It seems to be a pretty intense area here. You have this bridge right along the side. You know, some control here, more pathways. This is quite the territory, I must say.
Absolutely. Now, the Bastion is a great base to defend, although it's very spread out, so you have to be an incredibly coordinated team to defend it effectively.
Ooh.
So
you know what? Just as you said that, by the way, it seems like VS have pushed in with a lot of armor, and they're going to make one desperate push, but I think I should just let them know beforehand. So let's go ahead and take a look at your screen for the Bastion and see what's going on here.
Yep, so Bastion is, you know, part of being in the war report, guys, you've got to adjust on the fly. You got to adjust to new bases. That wasn't really happening there. That push might have been shut down by the NC, but the problem with the base there before is the Vanu had to get past NC, and then whatever survived that armor push has to get past an entire TR platoon. So Araxcom being on a hill, kind of hard. This is a defendable base for the VS. If they use their squads efficiently, this is a base where turrets matter. I mean, a lot of bases turrets matter, but you want to man every single turret in this base. Because of how much open area there is between points, people are going to be running, and you're going to be able to snipe them with the turrets. So if VS is smart, they get to the Bastion immediately, they man the turrets, and they really set up a nice defense.
Yep, and let's hope that that is going to be the case here. I'm just letting my guys know what's going down, so just give me a little while to get in touch with all those dudes.
And it is worth noting, the Bastion, a little nostalgia here, the first competitive war report episode that we did with the competitive format that we have today was done at the Bastion, and I actually played in it.
Really?
And I lost.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it was a great episode.
You don't want to lose, man.
But this is, you know, this is the Bastion. It's such a defendable base. You see VS getting libs ready here. Once again, rocking that MLG logo, guys. This lib is, it's gonna rep. He's waiting for his gunner to get in. He's probably saying, "Get in, man. Let's go, let's go."
Yeah, right.
So they're gonna want to scout here for any incoming Sunders. They're gonna get a couple libs in the air, which is exactly the strategy you should employ. Man the turrets, get some libs scouting to take out enemy Sunders. Obviously, you want to put Daltons on those to fight armor. And you have some sights in the air. So a sight, the lib. Vanu armor is definitely in the house today.
Yeah, and also bear in mind, Jax, that if we scope out real fast and see, they have more armor coming their way as well. That armor was all going to be pushing to Araxia Network Hub. Now, all that's going to be focused, but we might actually end up seeing a battle here.
This lib is running into some NC armor now.
That's not
man,
good.
but they got Sky Guards on the ground. The Sky Guards in Game Update 11 got buffed, guys. So if you don't have a Sky Guard, definitely get one. They're awesome now. Before they weren't really the vehicle of choice for a lot of people, but now they're awesome. He's going to get lit up. He's going to get some pop shots, but he's getting out of there.
Yeah, he knew he had to get out of there too. He's
he's on fire.
Well. Yeah, he's on fire now. This certainly is not good.
Bam!
And he is done.
He goes down. These new Sky Guards are great. So I highly recommend them. Game Update 11. Fix any issues you may have with the Sky
Reaver
Guard.
for the NC, they're just so good with those darn things. My God.
The KAIN pilots are incredibly
I am
impressive.
like shocked by the amount of control that they have. They certainly have something to be proud of, man, because that is sick.
Yeah,
absolutely sick.
They have great pilots over there on KAIN. Probably the best pilots I've seen today have come from KAIN, so shout out to those guys.
Well, they certainly are going to be ready. The Van Nu squad, the Phantom Company, they're prepared for action here as they're going to be holding up the bridge. You can actually see up top they have at least a couple of units waiting. They have Scythes as well. But look at this here. Actually, just as I say that, we have an NC Sunday that is going to be moving in. It is going to be a KAIN Sunday as well, Jax. Now, he's going to push this one by the cheese, but he's been spotted, and he's going to get that pressure put on him from this site. This is not going to be good. This Sunday is going to get taken out here. He's going to run into this wall. That is going to be it. Look at this here. GG.
Van Nu have armor all over the outside of this base. It's just all Mag Riders and Lightnings, and Van Nu are really prepared for any sort of NC armor assault. Once again, I not to beat a dead horse, but you got to go to a gal drop. You got to go air
here.
assault.
Just as you say that, Jax. Just as you say that, my favorite thing in the world, a massive gal drop with a lot of air support here, pushing in. They're going to be loaded up with a bunch of people. Although this one guy, but look at this, they just get decimated in the air.
I think they were able to get their players out though. I don't see any TR players surviving that. But
what? That was a massive waste of a gal drop if they did not get players, falling down.
I don't see any points being contested. I don't think
maybe they dropped them. Maybe they dropped them in another area.
I mean, they would have had to, because I think those gals got destroyed. Once again, the Skyguards guys absolutely tearing those people up.
So tell me a little bit about the Skyguard, Jax. What is it?
The Skyguard is an attachment you get for your Lightning to make it an AA vehicle rather than a anti-infantry or anti-tank. Now, before they really needed a buff, and they got it in game update 11. Bursters got a slight nerf. Now, being a pilot in Planteside 2 right now is hard because there's a lot of AA coming at you, but these bursters got a nerf on all sides. So we'll see if if that gets more pilots in the air.
Yep, and you know what? I hope it does, because pilots are certainly one of my favorite things in Planteside. So let's take a look here. As you can actually see on top of this helipad here, they're going to be waiting for some NC. And there is going to be an NC Sunday, by the way, in the direction that I'm looking at, which is going to be the north area here. So there will be an NC Sunday at the very least. But if you look here, as Mag Rider is just doing absolute damage for Phantom Company. They are not going to do anything about that one here. You can see the Maxes destroying as there's going to be a drop here from a couple of TR guys. They are going to get taken out with ease, it should seem like. Actually, that TR guy, he is going to be alive still. I am confused. He manages to live. They got some people on top, but the VS managed to thrive and win that battle. That will not affect anything there, Jack. So TR gonna have a failed attempt. The duckling effect, like you said, ducklings in a row, one at a time, getting destroyed.
I think that should become a thing, the duckling effect.
That's your thing, man. Own it. Own it up. Put it on your Twitter bio. Hashtag it.
Create
a t-shirt.
You want to follow that guy, Jackson?
Duckling effect.
Make a line of t-shirts that'll be wildly successful. People won't even know what it means. Pop culture phenomenon. Yeah,
right. So I'm trying to get an idea of the map here. Now, tell me why this particular bridge is not being used, Jax. Why are they not taking advantage of this?
It's hard to get up there, so I think they don't have Sunders in place because the VS aren't letting them have Sunders in place. Yes. This is a great defense by the VS. Once again, if you are an organized outfit, which these guys obviously are, they're the guys that reach out to us to be on the war reports. They're obviously interested in competitive play. If you're an organized outfit, you're able to hold the Bastion pretty well. Now, this is going to be another three-way fight with NC taking C now. NC's going to have C. WG over on TR is going to have B, and then Van Nu, obviously, since it's a tower base, are going to have A, which is so close to their spawn room.
Man, so right now, VS controlling this. You said before that A is going to go for the control of the TR. The guys over in WG, they certainly have been, or excuse me, B. But wait a minute, A is actually being flipped right now as well. Yep. And who is flipping A?
Let's go take a look. Let's slide in A. I was over there watching C. See these NC guys. I have a feeling it's got to be Terran, and Terran flips A. So this is going to be an incredibly interesting spot to check out. They have some maxes up here. Now, if you're Van Nu, you just need one organized push to take these guys out. This max is taking down 3 or 4. Shout out to him, Dr. Nibbles.
Dr. Nibbles.
Strong max play, but Van Nu able to resecure that fairly easily with that Zoe max. They're putting the proximity mines out, and Vanu able to retake it.
That was a pretty crazy flip, though, when you think about it. The fact that they allowed him to get in there like that,
yeah,
I certainly did not expect that at all.
Dr. Nibbles just tearing it up. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard here, Golden Boy. Wow.
Dr. Nibbles there.
Yeah, we have the Phantom Company all over it. Dr. Nibbles is not on this leaderboard.
Dr. Nibbles, you're letting me down.
NC not on the leaderboard whatsoever yet. The key to today's games has been defense so far. Defense, defense, defense.
Yep, defense wins games.
Defense wins games. Coach Golden Boy.
That's
FTW.
right. Period, dude. So let's see what's going on inside of B here. As B is actually going to be taken back by the VS. They have control. They have some VS Maxes that will hang out in here. Nothing really that the TR could do. There is some shots coming from above, but really it is going to be all for naught. That will be it in this area here. As we take a look on the outside, there is going to be a NC Max, as a matter of fact. Let's go ahead and see what this guy does to see if he hits that Dr. Nibble status. But you know what? I don't think... Whoa! Look at this here. Bunch of NC Maxes pushing in. Bunch of 1v1s as well. A max rush at B, Jax. I know that's something that you praise all the time, and it's being put into full effect right now.
One thing that I forgot to mention about Game Update 11 that is actually coming into play here is Max became more expensive to use. Everything became more expensive to use. So resource control, and I think it's a great improvement personally. Resource control is so much more important now. You really have to coordinate when you use your resources. You can't just be pulling Maxes willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they cost a lot more now, and you're just not going to have another one. You're not going to have the resources. So using your Maxes here are pretty important. This NC push getting shut down by the Vanu coming in. Vanu now controls all 3 points. So
they had control. They lost it. Now, I have to ask you about that resource, you know, cost, you know, I guess you could say update. Was that because of situations like max rushes? Was that the reason why that they ended up doing that? Could that be?
I mean, I think it has something to do with it, but everything got more expensive. A flash is now 100 resources. The flash is the only thing I don't think it shouldn't have gotten a resource increase because it's so important to get around. You just kind of need your little 25 cert flash or 25 resource flash. But everything got boosted up. You can't pull maxes so frequently now, and it makes armor and what we call equalizers in this game much more important because you have to be very precise about when you pull them. Because once you lose it, you probably don't have enough resources to pull another one for a while.
Okay, well, that makes sense. And now C, by the way, was taken by the NC, just so you know, Jax. I'm going to go ahead and move in here, but look at this here. Sipes and Mag Riders pushing in, putting that pressure. That Sipes going to have to abandon his position as they have C control. Let's actually see what's up inside of C itself and see who is going to be fighting inside of here, as there will actually be no one in C that will be defending this area. It seems like all the VS guys, as I scope around the side, they have been taken out by some of the last remaining NC soldiers that are waiting around here.
Yeah, these guys in NC able to retake C. We'll give them a couple more minutes to bash it. Phantom Company doing a great job defending it, and then I think we should give the NC players an opportunity to defend.
That sounds like a good idea, without a doubt.
So the key to this game, guys, has been defense. Everyone's been defending their base as well. Obviously, in primetime with their 48-man platoon, which we have never done before on the Warport, this is the largest episode as far as players go. And, you know, if you have 48 guys and you're coordinated, you can defend pretty much any base.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, it's all about that coordination. And we're certainly not seeing that out of the TR here. They have not had some great pushes with their armor.
They're getting a Sunder up here. Speaking of the TR, and it's going to get C4'd by a light assault. It's smoking,
that hurts.
But they're going to get their NGs on it. It's actually a pretty solid spot for Sunder. It's a little far away from my taste personally, but it's safe.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me see here. So, but you know what though? They are. There was a rocket that actually just came by here, so they have identified it. At the very least, it is smoking, so that won't look good for the TR, as Vanu are surely going to continue to apply that pressure. They still maintain all 3 territories at this point in time. They are looking very good, Jax.
Yeah, if I'm TR right now, I move this Sunder. It's obviously been spotted. They obviously know where it is. Oh, and they're taking out of sight, so they have some AA on it. What gun does this thing have? Looks like it's going to have some AA on it on the front, so it is an AA Sunday, which are so important in the game now, guys. Definitely rock at least one AA gun on your Sundays. I am a huge advocate of it. Although my Sunday's got a Bulldog and a Basilisk.
What do you usually run on your Sunday, Jax? What is the plan for that guy, Jax?
I run a composite armor Sunday with a full rival chassis, and the Sunday goes down. I have a Basilisk on the back and a Bulldog on the front. And everyone's like, "Oh, Basilisk, you're gonna put a vanilla gun in your Sunday?" I got in not an argument, but a huge debate with my outfit last night about the gun, the Basilisk itself, and how effective it is, because I think it's hugely effective, and I think it can take out armor, infantry, air. It can do pretty much anything you need it to do.
Really?
And you know, it's the vanilla gun, but definitely don't rock 2 of them because you need a harder hitter on the front.
Okay.
I have a Bulldog. I'm not so thrilled with its rate of fire currently, so I may switch it to a Fury. But I've been rocking my Sunday for a while. We call it the Battle Sunday. Anything I see, I take on in my Sunday. If I see a Prowler, I take it on. If I see a Mag Rider, I take it on. Because with the maxed out composite armor, guys, you can take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
There are going to be some people out there that say, "Jax, what are you, a noob? You're a Mind Guard Sunday?" But a Mind Guard Sunday protects against one thing, mines. A composite armor protects against tanks, aircraft, rocket launchers.
And I feel like you're going to be running into more of those than mines.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So that's pretty much the big, I mean, it's all about the composite armor Sundays these days. It's what all the cool kids do.
Yeah, and by the way, a TR Sunday for this actually is going to be, I don't think this is going to be, oh, this is WG. One guy will be pushing in here. They do have C control, or B control. I apologize. B control will go for WG. Oh my god, that was such a low flying Reaver on that one. Scary indeed.
C is getting contested now. Okay, so WG just has B. A and C are pretty much secure by Phantom Company. They're doing a great job defending the Bastion here. I'm going to go ahead and give them a new base. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it. New base for the win.
Let's move them to the Ascent, which is possibly the most defendable base in the game. We'll give the NC a chance to defend. They don't want to come on the roll report saying hi to Mom, Dad, and Uncle Sam and not defend a base.
All right, so I'll wait for you to make sure you let those guys know so they can get set up and ready to go. Then I'll let my boys know.
Let them know right now, the Ascent, new base.
All right, so
giving them an opportunity to defend right here. It is already being flipped by the TR, so the NC are going to have to kind of get back to it pretty quickly. And just taking a quick look at the map here, guys. The Ascent is going to be right here in the middle of a hailstorm.
Switch over to his screen. See what's up with that.
BS and TR. We have just the Ascent right here in the middle of a pretty hectic area, but I think it's the most defendable base in the game, so we'll give the NC a chance to show what they can do.
I just realized I misspelled Ascent. I feel like a noob.
No worries. You're only a noob at spelling, not a Planteside, sir.
I apologize. I apologize in advance.
This is another 3-cap base. To give you a quick view of the Ascent, it's a really interesting base. So it's on, it's probably the hardest base in the game to take, just because it's a 3-point base on a hill. There's one road up, one road down. This is it. This is where we're going to get a lot of our action. This winding road, and obviously Amrish is full of hills. This one winding road, you're going to see a lot of action on. So I'm going to keep my camera here and kind of see what comes up this road. Because you come up this road to sort of we call it the castle. Because the Ascent is sort of like a castle. There's one road, there's this drawbridge type scenario. And then you get to the Ascent. You get to this great base. But it should be pretty easily defendable for the NC.
Yeah, and it is also elevated as well. That is another thing, too. So this is going to be quite interesting. You know, this is reminding me a little bit of the last objective that we had, which was Araxicom Network Hub, uphill battle. This is going to be kind of tough for both the TR and the VS to fight here.
But we've given them both defensible bases, so I think it's time to throw the NC a bone and give them a defensible base. Primetime hours, anything could happen, guys. We have 48 guys on each side coordinated.
Oh, Lord.
But, oh, man, the VS are moving in with a lot of sights here. Let's see what and they're going to crash them and jump out. I mean, if I'm the VS, I'm hoping that's their squad leader so the rest of their squad can deploy. The NC getting a little overwhelmed by this VS air. But these KAIN pilots today have been unbelievable. These NC pilots are
their
really
squad
really
leader
good.
is in. Their squad leader is in.
Yep, and they're deploying now. It's exactly how my outfit moves. You send your squad leader first, and you have everyone deploy on him. And it looks like a lot of Vanny are going to be down here, but the NC able to defend so far.
So now this is going to be a little tough, though, for the NC to defend because they are completely surrounded on all sides of the map here. How's that going to affect their resource collection?
They're not going to have a ton of resources to work with, but they have the most defendable base. So it's sort of a toss-up. There's a lot of sights in the air. These Vanny have a lot of air power here.
I give him credit for that, man. One thing I love is seeing Scythes in action. I remember I saw Level Cap's video of him, playing on the Scythe, and he had like the craziest run ever on one Scythe. I just thought this is like the coolest thing. And then he did the same thing at Ultimate Empire Showdown as well on another Scythe. It was just like insane how one Scythe can dominate the air if they know how to organize, know how to run that Scythe. So yeah, it seems as if the A is going to be flipped. Never mind. A is going to go back to the NC. They're going to be able to win that one once again. But I got a bunch of VS guys that are actually going to be inside of, actually, they're going to be outside here of this particular territory, outside of B, it seems like. Or this is going to be B, yes. So, yeah, wow. What a turn of events here. VS tried to move in, but NC made that stop right away.
Yeah, and we don't see a lot coming up that hill that I described yet. So I'm wondering when either TR or VS are going to push an armor column up the hill using and get some Sunders up. Because right now, all TR has is this spawn beacon on the roof. Now, this is the best place in the game to put your spawn beacon.
Yeah.
Up on the top of these towers. They're really a pain in the neck to kill.
Yep, and A right now is going to be the point of action for everyone here.
Oh, wow. That Galaxy is on fire. I don't think it's going to, and it goes down. As you see on your screen, shards of Galaxy. Did you get taken out by a drop pod?
Yeah, I got dropped by a drop pod.
They dropped out of the observer.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that is hilarious.
These are sort of real physics guys in this game. I actually hopped on the observer account the other day I 1v1'd an outfit member, and I got to be in observer mode and just kind of drop all around him. And I still lost. He was pretty good.
That's so cheating. It's like,
yeah,
I'm dying, observer.
Exactly. But unfortunately, my personal account does not have it, so you don't have to worry about that if you play on my server. I'm just a normal guy with a pretty terrible KDR.
I don't, but it's because you're a team player, Jax.
Got like a 0.7 KDR right now, trying to get that.
0.7, my God. Never mind, you're awful.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's nice. That was nice of you.
No, you're just terabad, dude. You're not terrible. You're not bad. You're terabad. You're
I squabbled a lot. I got killed on the map a lot.
Yeah,
I got TK'd quite a good bit.
It's NC, so you're gonna get TK'd quite often.
Yeah, absolutely. But my good friend and co-commentator here, Golden Boy, is calling me terabad, so hurts me personally.
Hey, you know, it's a personal assault on my skills. You know what? Hey, man, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not even putting together a montage. I'm putting together a blooper fail-tage. It's like on a whole new level of fail. So don't even worry about it, Jax. Don't even worry about it.
Speaking of montages, guys, once again, submit your clips.
That's right.
To the show. Let's get them on here. Let's get you on the war report.
Yep. And just so you guys are aware, right now I'm following the action. It seems as if the NC are just going to be so well spread.
This was an amazing gal drop here by the TR. You're going to see a bunch of TR guys coming in.
Let's hop over to your screen, Jax, to see what's up.
We got about 10 or 12 guys coming on the pad. They have maxes. They have, wow, they're just absolutely taking the rooftop.
Wow.
But they're getting shut down by a strong NC push. NC responding very well. These are 3 very solid outfits. I haven't seen an outfit today that I've been like, well, you know, on most episodes, you know, people have sent me comments like, Jax, you're mean. I'm not mean. I'm just super critical about this game, and I want to see the highest level of play. And we are seeing that here today on Cobalt. All of these outfits have brought their A game. They're doing extremely coordinated defenses, coordinated pushes. So, you know, when you're good, you're good, and these guys are all good. So shout out to all 3 outfits here. If you're on Cobalt, you're looking for an outfit, look at KAIN, look at WCG, and look at PNTC.
Yeah, that push, by the way, was thwarted really quickly by the by WG. Just an FYI, by KAIN. They stopped that one real quick, not letting anyone get any kind of ground whatsoever. As we just take a look around to see what's up in the world, what's up in the area. Really, it's just kind of been a
absolutely defending the space.
Yeah, defensive.
Now, this
juggernaut
road that I
for
said
NC.
would be so important, not being utilized.
Really, it's empty.
Not sending Sunders up. Not Golden Boy. What is going on?
You know what? I don't know. And looking here, I'm gonna take a look at the map. It seems as if my boys in the Phantom Company have they all got back to the warp gate. They're all here.
Gal drop.
Gal drop, without a doubt.
Calling it gal drop.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens with that. I'll be sure to keep track of that one, as the NC will dominate the air and the land in the ascent. No one able to contest him here, Jax.
Yeah, I mean, so air is the #1 choice for attacking the ascent. Obviously, he's on a hill. It's one of the highest points on in the entire planet, actually, on all 3 continents. But, you know, when you're focusing so much air, it's good to sneak a couple sunnies in there, get a little sneaky on them. And I'm not seeing that sneaky.
Yeah. And,
I am very sneaky.
Little sneaky, little sneaky.
I think you underestimate the sneakiness.
I don't know where I'm going with the sneakiness here. But you're killing me with the jokes, Jax.
I think we should have casted this entire match in British accents, but
no, that's wrong. Why would you do that?
We're in Europe, man. This is Golden Boy and Jack's Tape Europe.
Golden Boy Jack's Tape Europe. That is not right at all. I actually went to oh, and by the way, Platoon waypoint has been set, just so you know. So they are ready. There's going to be some sipes in the air too.
So an interesting thing about the European servers, I spent a lot of time talking to these guys before this match, just getting to know what the European communities are like. Most of the outfits are English speaking, they're large outfits, but on every European server, there's a large German collective that just have German outfits. There's also a large Italian NC outfit, and then the Russians normally have their own outfits. So that's
really
kind of interesting to know. Our European players normally all play together, but teams like Germans, Italians, and Russians, according to these guys, seem to have just their own outfits, which is just an interesting way to run things. I always wondered how things worked on a European server with various languages.
By the way, Jax, you are 100% correct about that gal drop. Just so you know, I'm actually going to go ahead and see if I can find it. Yep, there it is. Gal drop, as they have, let's see if we can get close enough to get an idea of who's in it.
NC's doing a great job at the AA here. They have guys on the hills. So I don't know if this gal drop is going to be super effective. This is a great defendable base. All three teams have showed strong defense, and I think that's a mark of a great team. Obviously, strong offense is nice, but you can Zerg offense. Strong defense with just your platoon is the mark of a great team. Being able to utilize your squads at different points, and all three teams have showed that today. So shout out to the guys from Cobalt for giving us some really high-end gameplay.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. Oh, look at this here. This gal's getting absolutely ravaged, but they're going to have to drop now. One guy's going to drop down to the bottom. That, oh my lord, that gal is
They
just
dropped all their gals. Look at them.
shelled.
Like mosquitoes coming out of the air. Just
All right, here we go now, as they're going to be all up top, putting this pressure down. Let's go ahead and see what's up. But look at this here. You're going to have some maxes. Sipes are going to come in for some air support. Clutch plays here as they're going to continue to advance on forward. TR is going to be moving in as well on the opposite side, but I don't know how effective that's going to be. And look at this here. This gal drop is being rendered as useless, as the only person going to be left alive is going to be this one VS guy. He's going to be moving in. VS Max now finding someone on the left side. He's going to get crushed, but no, he's going to manage to stay alive here. Man, they just got taken out so fast. It is so unfortunate. This one Max is going to run away, and he's just going to try and take out as many people as he can, but that is not going to matter. Now, I hope that they manage to throw down a squad beacon so that this way they can maintain their spawn here. That would be good for them at the very least.
We're going to have an air chase right here. If we look at this, Reaver is going to be taking on this site. This is going to be a great dogfight right here.
They're just circling each other.
Yeah, let's see. I always like a good dogfight, so I'm going to see what happens here. This Reaver's kind of going to be overwhelmed because they have a Liberator here too.
Oh, this
but
is
he's
so
in it
smart.
to win it. These Kane pilots, this is some great airplay. These Kane pilots are sick.
Just want to let you know that gal drop, they did exactly what you said they needed to do in the other one. They threw down a squad beacon right at the top of the hill. No one knows it's there. Oh my god, that's so crazy.
So far in this dogfight, and the Reaver takes it. These Kane pilots today have been absolutely unbelievable. I'm going to go ahead and say that, they're the highest level of NC. Oh, and he goes for the Reaver, the Liberator. He's not had enough. This Reaver's all over the place.
He's hungry.
I think these, the Kane pilots are really, the most impressive thing I've seen today are these pilots. They fly the Reaver like, literally no one else I've seen.
Well, I just saw that the waypoint has been removed here for Phantom Company, as it seems like the NC now.
Wow, this
are
Reaver is
control.
just, what's up, Iceman?
Iceman. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Kind of telling of how well, how much you can defend this despite just, having infantry. I mean, the Maxes have been causing so many problems. Now, the AA guns for the Maxes on the NC, though, they're still very, very formidable. Correct, Jax? Even with this new update?
Absolutely. I mean, they are. They have to be a little closer. They can't shoot as high up. So if you fly high, you can avoid the Maxes. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard here. KAIN absolutely dominating this leaderboard. Once again, the day has been led by defense. KAIN is taking this leaderboard.
Yep. Well, I mean, at this point in time, it's safe to say that this has been one of the most defensive War Report episodes we've ever had.
Well, I think that has to do with having 48 players on, not doing the 24 and 24 and 24 format. We're in prime time here in Europe. They're going to have more players, and with 48 players, you can defend pretty much any base.
Yeah. And you had said that earlier, too, that it is like you could spread yourself out so much. And really, if nothing short of them getting 48 people and gal dropping on top of that, that pad there, I don't think that they would have been able to break this at all. It would have taken some amazing coordination. The TR have been a non-factor in this fight for the most part, continuing to push in.
They're up here on this hill. They're kind of shooting down, but they're not engaging the base at all. No one's been able to take a point off KAIN today.
Yeah, without a doubt. And now, as you can see, the NC, the day is theirs, or at least, you know, this day is there. This particular battle is theirs. Like you said, defense. TR, they won their defensive battles. You know, the Vandu, they won their defensive battle on the Bastion, and the Ascent goes to the NC. Certainly has been quite entertaining, though, Jax.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a day of defense.
Yep, and that is going to do it for our battle. But,
yeah, and it's been a day of defense. All the guys able to defend the points. I think we've seen some solid gameplay. It shows what a coordinated platoon can do in this game.
Yeah, I mean, 48 and 48 on 48 it's tough, you know, to keep track of. But also, at the same time, it is just absolutely bananas how defensive-minded they are. I mean, really, you could spread your forces very well and not meet any players by any means. Just, I mean, we saw that there was a couple units hanging out B on the Ascent, and they weren't seeing any action at all, but they were doing what they needed to do. They were defending the point. They were holding it down. That is exactly what wins you, you know, the war report, to say the least. I would say that this is one of the first war reports that we can comfortably say is a tie.
It is a tie, and I mean, big shout out to those KAIN pilots. The way they were flying those Reavers were unbelievable. Like, really, really strong airplay. So I know you love the air and you love seeing what's going on.
You know, I'm a horrible pilot. I won't lie.
It's hard. It's not easy.
No, I'm god awful. But the thing is, I mean, I'm really bad. But I love just following it with the observer. You know, ever since I really started to get better with the observer mode, I'm just like, yeah, let's get these swooping angles. Like, I don't know. That's the sound effects I make in my brain while that's literally how it sounds. But guys, you know, obviously it's always a pleasure to have you on the War Report joining us here today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had fun. But there's so much awesomeness out there in the world of Planteside. Like this, for example. You can use the code MLG Report. I have used mine. You should use this as well. You get an MLG vehicle decal, an MLG armor decal, as you see on the top left of the screen there, an experience boost for 1 hour, and a resource boost for 1 hour. Definitely, when you were about to own a territory, you told me this before, Jax. I'm going to tell it to the viewers. You bust out that experience boost.
Yeah, right before you win an alert, you pop that boost. And you get that XP boost, and with the new resource system, this resource boost is huge, and you get probably the coolest decal ever. Yeah,
no, it really is a cool decal. It's just a nice little homage to what we're doing here at Major League Gaming. So definitely worth the check out, without a doubt.
Absolutely, guys.
Yes, and that's pretty much going to do it for today. But you know, and one more thing, of course, before we go. I mean, we always got to talk about this. SOE Live.
SOE Live.
SOE Live, SOE Live, August 1st through the 4th. Over $10,000 in prizes will be awarded. You could meet some of your favorite Planteside 2 developers, and you get the intel on what is coming down next for Planteside 2. And
get
all
your
the
teams together, guys. Get your teams together. 6-man teams over here, 10 grand on the line. Like, it's a serious tournament.
It's a lot of nuts.
It's a lot of nuts. We may be there. You might be able to meet us, but you know, I'd rather meet Higby.
Yeah, Higby is a character, man. I tell you that much.
You get to meet Maggie and the whole SOE team. Like,
yeah,
like a really great group of people over there at SOE. Just an awesome group.
That's right. For more information on the event, guys, you can go to soe.com/SOE Live. For more information on how to get to the event, it's going to be in Las Vegas. So get your hotel, get your flight. Get prepared, because it is going to be awesome.
And the next time you guys will be seeing us will be from Anaheim. Next episode will be in Anaheim. MLG coming up next weekend.
That's right. We will be in Anaheim next weekend, commentating 3 factions that are going to be duking out. It's going to be TIWs, or the Iron Wolves, Neon Tiger, Nux, Zoid, Bergenstein, and Future Crews, the White Feather, or TWF for short. That is going to be an intense game. They're going to be playing at MLG Anaheim, and then they're going to have their outfits joining them remotely. Right. It is going to be an insane battle, and on top of that, we're going to have the PS2 guys there supporting us all through and through. It's going to be insane. It'll
be awesome. I know SOE's got a stream all weekend from Anaheim. We're going to have the War Report halftime shows. And if you're in the California area, guys, make it to an MLG event. They're so fun. They're a great time. So come out to MLG, say what's up, and just enjoy the experience. We got a bunch of other games there too. I know you'll be doing some Call of Duty.
Yep, I'm going to be all over the place, but you'll
League,
see me.
StarCraft 2.
You'll see me on Planteside a lot, guys.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you're okay with that.
This is the Golden Boy FTW. He's the man.
Oh Lord,
we're actually going to be roommates in Anaheim.
We are high five to rooming
high
together.
five to roommates.
Yes.
So this is going to
I
be.
snore, and oftentimes flatulate just all over the place.
All right.
You're going to enjoy that quite a lot.
Nudist.
Oh my God.
So let's party.
Those slippers are telling. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us here at the War Report. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Join us next week at MLG Anaheim for another edition of the War Report. Of course, we appreciate your feedback. As always, you can reach out to myself on Twitter at GoldenBoyFTW and Jax.
That guy Jax on Twitter, or message me in game. I'm always on Jax19.
That's right, and I'm also in game 2 GBFTW on the Waterston server. So that is going to do it for us here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and as always, play more Planteside. Peace.